Welcome back to Nature's Raw Challenge, where we explore the incredible, untold stories of the deep bond between humans and the wild. Under the scorching heat of the relentless sun, the wilderness can be a cruel place where only the strongest manage to survive. On a remote expedition, a compassionate family was driving through the brush when they noticed a faint movement in the tall grass. Something didn't look right, so the father stopped the vehicle and stepped out cautiously to investigate the source of the strange sound. Pushing aside the thorny branches, his heart sank as he discovered a heartbreaking scene hidden away from the rest of the world. 3 tiny cheetah cubs lay huddled together, abandoned and starving, their fragile bodies barely having enough energy to lift their heavy heads. The mother rushed over, realizing immediately that without intervention, these innocent creatures would not survive another cold night in the wild. They made a quick decision to rescue them, carefully wrapping the shivering cubs in warm blankets and bringing them into their vehicle.
Safe and sound.
Racing against time, they drove back to their farmhouse, determined to do whatever it took to save these 3 precious little lives. Back at home, the kitchen became a makeshift nursery as they prepared special milk formula to nourish the dehydrated and weak cubs. Slowly but surely, the warm milk revived their spirits, and for the first time, a spark of life returned to their eyes. Days turned into weeks, and the once fragile cubs began to explore their new surroundings with clumsy steps and playful curiosity. While all the cubs recovered, one of them formed an immediate and unique attachment to the youngest member of the human family. They became inseparable companions, sharing quiet moments and naps, creating a bond that transcended the barrier between human and wild animal. As the months passed, the backyard became their playground, where they chased balls and tumbled in the grass like biological siblings. The cheetah, named Leo, showed a gentleness that surprised everyone, treating the boy with a tenderness usually reserved for its own kind. They would often sit together in silence, watching the sun dip below the horizon, understanding each other without needing a single word. Leo grew into a magnificent predator, strong and fast, yet in the presence of his little human brother, he remained a kitten. The parents watched this unusual friendship with awe, though neighbors often warned them about the unpredictable instincts of a wild predator. Leo was not just a playmate. He had appointed himself as the boy's guardian, always alert to any potential threats nearby. Whether reading books under the shade of a tree or watching TV, Leo was always there, a constant and loyal shadow. He was truly part of the family, included in celebrations and milestones, proving that love knows no species or boundaries. Their days were filled with laughter and joy, creating memories that would eventually be tested by an unforeseen and terrifying event.
I'm just heading out for a bit, little one.
Life was peaceful until one fateful afternoon
Be a good boy
when the
for Mom, okay?
unpredictability of life
Daddy
would
loves you.
challenge the strength of their extraordinary bond. The parents needed to tend to some urgent work in the barn, leaving the boy napping safely inside the cool living room. Thinking everything was secure, they walked to the distant barn, unaware that a disaster was about to unfold in their absence. A faulty wire behind the television set sparked silently, igniting the dry fabric of the curtains in a matter of seconds. The fire spread with terrifying speed, feeding on the furniture and filling the room with thick, choking smoke that darkened the air. Leo woke up instantly, his sharp senses detecting the acrid smell of burning material long before a human would have noticed. The wild animal instinct screamed at him to run, to escape the trap and find fresh air away from the heat. There was an open window, an easy escape route that would lead him to safety. But he paused and looked back. He knew his little brother was sleeping in the next room, unaware of the deadly inferno that was rapidly consuming the house. Ignoring his fear of fire, Leo jumped onto the bed and nudged the boy forcefully, trying to wake him from his deep slumber. The boy stirred, but didn't wake. So Leo let out a loud, piercing cry, a desperate sound to rouse his friend. Finally, the boy opened his eyes, coughing as he inhaled the smoke, confused and terrified by the dark haze surrounding him. Understanding the danger, Leo gently grabbed the boy's sleeve with his teeth, pulling him off the bed and towards the floor. Staying low to avoid the rising smoke, the boy followed his loyal protector, crawling desperately across the floor away from the heat. Outside, the parents turned around to see a nightmare unfold.
Oh my God, the house!
Thick black smoke was billowing ominously from the roof of their home. Panic gripped their hearts as they sprinted across the field, screaming their son's name, fearing they might be too late. Trapped inside, the window wouldn't open. Leo scratched frantically at the glass, trying to break through the barrier to the outside. Summoning all his strength, the boy grabbed a chair and smashed the glass, creating a small opening for them to escape. Leo leaped out first, but instead of running, he turned back, waiting to ensure his friend made it safely over the sill. They collapsed onto the cool grass, coughing and gasping for air, just moments before the bedroom was fully engulfed.
Come on, baby,
in
quick!
flames.
We have to go!
The parents arrived, breathless and terrified, collapsing to their knees to embrace their son, tears of relief streaming down their faces.
Thank you.
They looked at Leo, realizing that this wild animal had chosen to risk his own life to save their sleeping child. Though their home was destroyed, what mattered most was safe. The family was whole, thanks to the bravery of their four-legged hero. In the days that followed, the bond between the boy and the cheetah grew even stronger, forged in the fires of adversity. Leo bore the singed marks on his fur like a badge of honor, a silent testament to the depth of his loyalty. As they rebuilt their lives, the story of the cheetah who saved a boy spread far and wide, inspiring everyone who heard it. It served as a powerful reminder that animals are capable of profound emotions, courage, and a love that rivals that of humans. Nature had brought them together, but it was love and loyalty that kept them united through the darkest and most dangerous of times. When we open our hearts to the wild, we often find that the wild opens its heart back to us in return. This family learned that a savior doesn't always wear a cape.
He's so soft.
Sometimes he wears a coat of spots and runs on four legs. Their story stands as a timeless testament to the miracle of interspecies friendship and the unshakable bond of a true family. From a starving cub to a heroic guardian, Leo proved that kindness is never wasted and is often returned in unexpected ways. He remains the king of their hearts, a wild spirit who chose love over freedom and bravery over the instinct of self-preservation. As the stars fill the night sky, they sit together, grateful for every moment they have been given to share on this earth. True friendship is rare, but when found, it becomes a beacon of light that can guide us through the terrifying dark. The cheetah is often known for its speed, but this one will forever be remembered for the size of his courageous heart. Thank you for joining us on this emotional journey and witnessing the incredible power of the bond between a boy and a beast. Let this story inspire you to respect and protect the wildlife that shares our planet, for they have souls just like us. The world is full of miracles waiting to be discovered if we only take the time to look with open eyes. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe to Nature's Raw Challenge for more amazing tales from the animal kingdom. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode of our daily adventures into the wild world. We appreciate your support and look forward to sharing more breathtaking moments with you in our next video. Goodbye for now. Remember, nature is raw, nature is challenging, but above all, nature is filled with love that knows no bounds or limits. This has been a presentation of Nature's Raw Challenge. Stay wild, stay safe, and keep exploring the wonders of our world.